Hello, welcome to SwitchedOn, Paul speaking, and today we've got a very special video looking at a new game that's just come out on the Japan eShop. And if you know your Persona, you'll know that flaming hat in the bottom corner. And this is Persona 5 on the Switch, or is it? It's the Persona 5 version that we're getting anyway. May not be the game we deserve, but it's the one that we're getting. And that is Scramble Strikers. Now this seems to be, I've tried to avoid too much information about this, because I really want to be surprised and enjoy the gameplay when it comes out. But what I understand, this is like a Musu or a Warriors type game. So if you've played like Hyrule Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors, that kind of thing, I believe it's that kind of gameplay style, but set in the Persona 5 universe. As I say, it comes out today in Japan, and I believe it's all in Japanese, although there is some nice English text here in the menu, which is giving me a little bit of hope. Oh, here we go, Japanese menu options now. I mean, I would be absolutely amazed if there's any English. I don't believe there is. Imagine if there was and I miss it. I'm sure there's not. So, nice intro video. Obviously, we're not going to understand anything here. It was a really small download. That was the first takeaway that I took from it. So my guess right now is it may not be voice acted. Not all the way through anyway. So this is kind of very much the start to Persona 5, isn't it? With Joker breaking in to the casino. Is it the casino he breaks into? It's just brilliant seeing Persona 5 on the Switch. I'd love the full game. I'm sure there's so many people that would love the full game, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So from what I have seen of this, it looks to be like as close to Persona 5 as they could get it without actually calling it Persona 5. But as I say, there's just slight gameplay changes. Not those turn-based battles from Persona. Looks like to be more of an arcade, say that Musu Warriors style. So we've got a crowd of minions to cut through. Not going to understand any of the instructions, are we? We're going to have to hammer buttons and hope for the best. So it looks like Y, X and ZL. So I would imagine Y is the light attack. X is your heavy attack and you can combo between them. And then ZR looks to be evasion, backflip. So you can bring up like a Persona style menu to use a skill. So the assets just look ripped straight out of Persona 5, which is awesome. I understand there's a lot of people that are not really fan of these sort of Warriors games, these sort of button mashing games. I quite like them, to be honest. So you get these missions that pop up. You see it says mission in the top corner. Usually means that somewhere on the map you have to get to sort of beat a mini boss or a mid-level enemy. So it's prompted to press X and A there, as this looks to be like a big special move. Show's over. Okay. Whatever I did. Cleared everybody out. And when the P5S name got registered, everyone, me included, I think I put a video up actually, said it was going to be Persona 5 Switch. The S would stand for Switch. Little did we know it would stand for Scramble. I've still got high hopes for this game though. Even though it's not the full Persona 5 experience, from what I have seen of it, I've just cannot wait for it. I don't think we've got a release date yet for the West. Can't come soon enough though. I would expect it. I think the Japanese version's out in March, I think, the full version. So I'd imagine it's probably going to take them a good few months to localise it. So you may be looking at summer, end of summer. Be my best guess. August, September time. Nice touch. So I wonder if that's the end of the demo, given how small it was. I wonder if we're going to get much else. Okay, not much we can do here. I've got I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you can get the Google Translate app on your phone, and that will translate all the text. I've done that with some Japanese games before, especially the baseball games. Might be a bit of an ask to do it with this one though. So you can hold down X to skip through all the text that says in the bottom right hand corner there. So there's quite a lot of it voiced. I didn't expect it to be voiced, but unless this is just the size of the file, it just reflects the size of the demo, and it isn't actually sort of the full game. Maybe it's just a small chunk of the game. That's why the file size was so small for the demo. Oh, so we still get the calendar system as well. I wonder if there's sort of any social link stuff as well, like there is in Persona. Same music from Persona 5 in the background, which just feels awesome. Like I say, it just feels like they've tried to get Persona 5 as close as they can. Just change what the gameplay style is a bit. Just looks great on the Switch as well, doesn't it? Again, you just, if they could get the full Persona 5 onto Switch looking like this, be absolutely incredible. Right, so we've got a marker on the map to head towards. Up here, this would be your cafe, I would guess, from Persona 5. I kind of held off playing a lot of Persona 5 as well on the PlayStation. I think I put in about 15 hours when it first came out, and then I dropped away from it for months. And then I tried to pick it up again a month or so ago and start again, but I was thinking, it's Scramble Strikers out soon. And still hoping against hope that the full version comes to the Switch one day. A lot of familiar faces. Just seeing if any of this is voiced. Perhaps it will be fully voiced in the final game. Alright, come on, fast forward. Let's get some action. It's a hell of a lot of story set up. Right, can we skip this? What is this here? Ah, voice. Okay, that's the log, the chat log. So I guess a lot of this is the same sort of social linking stuff from the main game. Trying to maintain your relationship with your friends. Medici. Into your name. We've only got the name part. Okay. 3 letters. Oh. I don't know. Paz. Pazu. I don't know. That's fine. Oh, I just wish one of these options was English language. I don't think there is. That's background music. Okay. So it looks like moving on a day perhaps, or different time of day. Maybe it's changing morning to evening. Still more story. Still skipping with the X button. Oh wow, so you can even free walk around like Persona. Okay, let's have a sleep. So it's obviously following the story of Persona 5 really closely. Should be the twins. So every character's got voice acting, so it does seem to be that it should be fully voiced in English as well. That's probably what's going to take so long to do. Okay, so we've got free will to walk around. We can do all the same things. Check the phone, check the telly. Let's see if we can head outside. Love the music in these games. I don't know if you saw it. I think it was last summer when they was announcing all this new Persona stuff. They had like a live concert. It was pretty fun to watch. You can dig that out on YouTube if you can find it. Some of the music is really cool. Shibuya. I don't think location's been used more than any video game than this this part of Japan. This has been every Japanese RPG. Okay, so we can walk around. Go back down the subway station. Probably last thing I want to do is talk to someone, but let's just see what happens when we talk to a character. Might get a mission. I don't remember other Warriors games. I've not played one for quite a while, but I don't remember other Warriors games being this sort of open. You sort of just move from mission to mission. You don't have all of the sort of free roaming in between. So this is a new take on the genre. Sometimes you do get little story bits. I think the last one I played was the pirate one. Is it My Last Hero or something? And it had like little cartoon cutscenes between them, but I don't remember it being free roaming. And certainly not as much story, nowhere near as much story. So I'm trying to skip through this as fast as I can to get to some more action bits. Feel free to skim ahead to an action bit. Don't think you're going to miss any story. Can't understand it. I hope that first answer is right. I'm just picking the first answer every time. He's probably just saying yes to everything. I don't think I've got Google Translate. Ooh, spooky happenings. Right, I've now got my Google Translate camera running, so I might try and grab some text and see if we can see some words. I reckon this must be a battle loading in now, the amount of time it's taken to load in. So what have we got? It is translating the text. I'm holding the phone up and doesn't make any sense, the story, obviously because we missed so much. And it's takes a few seconds to translate, so it's missing some of the text as well. So there we go, here come the minions again, so we're going to do some button mashing. There's Joker by the looks of it. Ooh. That's fine. So let's see if we can find any new moves. So it's prompting us to press Y and X to do our combos. Oh, tutorial, technical. Didn't tell us what buttons press though. A bit hard to see Joker in his black against like the black minions. So we hold down R to get our technical skills up. It's just saying that takes HP to use. So it's time to press R and A. And the enemies are weak against different types, so that's very Persona-like. Ugh. So holding down L lets you target individual enemies. Ah, I see. That's how you do your shooting. Okay, so holding down L enables your gun, so you can shoot everybody. I think it's cutting to another section. Let's see what any of these tutorials say on my camera. Phantom move. An action allows you to move quickly with a single button. When you reach a point you can move that can be moved in a phantom move. Covers will be simplified. Yeah, it's not really translating that very well. I think it might be saying you can use the environment. Oh, I see, yeah. It's exactly that. So you can jump up on the environment. Well, certainly a good number of button presses to remember. Oh, out of ammo. Out of ammo, and I think I'm out of SP as well, so I can't use any skills. We'll see how quickly that builds up. Oh, another tutorial that we don't know what's going on. Special moves off the environment are cool. Right, who's left? Is it everyone? Oh no. All the enemies are still on the minimap, so we've got one left. I was suggesting we did environmental move, but I think the others cleared out the rest of the enemies. Is that where we need to get to? Still got no SP to use our magical move, so we really hammered that a bit too much early on, I think. So I don't know how we get that back. Joker's buried in the middle of there somewhere. Let's backflip out of there. Getting absolutely pummeled, I think. Still got no SP. We can use this one. I think that just regains our health, I think. So let me know below what you think of these sort of warrior type games, these button mashing games. So I pretty much like them. I like the way they're kind of mindless. You can just sort of brainlessly unwind. Come on, gather around, my pretties. We've got a mission popped up. We can normally press the minus button. So B allows you to jump. You can jump around from place to place. That's cool. Let me press another button. You can just jump off of there if you want. If we can switch characters as well. I think we can. So normally to progress these, you normally you need to get to that mission point. So let's see if we can find where that is, because we've got a mission going away from it. You can normally bring the mini-map up to be bigger. That way. Is it up here? Nope. No. Ah, there's the mission down there, just in the exclamation mark. So yeah, these are normally like little tasks you have to do, escort someone or clear a boss out. Just see what's down here, then we'll wrap this video up. Hope you've enjoyed this quick look at Persona 5 Scramble Strikers. So it is out on the Japanese eShop now, this demo. So if you've got a Japanese account, jump on and grab it. It's fairly straightforward to make a Japanese account. I've posted a video on the channel about it as well, so you may want to go back and have a look. It looks like that mission point was just somewhere we needed to get to, like a checkpoint. But obviously it's going to be infinitely better. But I mean, so far I'm absolutely over the moon with how this looks and plays. It just looks absolutely stunning. It's going to be a great game to have on the Switch. So let me know what you think below as well. Have you played Persona 5 on the PlayStation? And assume if you have, you'd love a copy on the Switch. How does this make you feel? Is this giving you enough of the Persona vibes to pick this one up? Or is the sort of Warriors gameplay putting you off a bit? If we go into another 20 minutes of cutscenes here, then I'm just going to end it. Yeah, I think this could just be a full of shit. I think you've seen enough. I think you've seen the sort of basic gameplay. Looks like it's sort of Musu Warriors style gameplay. Some Persona elements that you can bring up sort of the skills to use on enemies and use their sort of weak points against them. You've also got your gun you can use as well. So all that good stuff. If it's anything like the other sort of Musu games, there's going to be loads of collectibles that you can find, sort of chests and stuff. Maybe that's going to be in here as well. But obviously looks like a load of story and cutscenes in between the fights as well. So really good. Let me know below what you think. If you're digging this one, going to be picking it up, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.